Hello, I'm John, and I started working here in the Kevin Cribbo Ironworks at the time they opened the tram road down to Porthcawl. You can still see the remains of the ironworks, and to say the truth, it is one of the most complete of its kind in Britain. You can see where the old coke ovens were, the blast furnace where the iron was made, the engine house where a steam engine worked a pump to force in air to keep the furnace at a high temperature, and the cast house where castings were made from molten iron. Back in my day, and in fact right through to the early 20th century, this valley north of Kevin was full of industrial activity. It all started with John Bedford, who bought the site in the 1770s. He thought he was an expert on iron making and built a blast furnace and brickworks and started mining for iron and coal. But he died in 1791 and never saw his dreams fulfilled. Then in 1826, the whole lot was sold to William Bryant, who'd come down from Merthyr way and saw the business opportunity which would be offered by the arrival of the Dyffryn Llinvi and Porthcawl Railway running right past the works. It was quite busy back then. Just can't imagine it now. People hard at it in the ironworks and horse-drawn wagons trundling by laden with materials from further up the valley. You can still follow the line of the DLPR today. It's the cycleway and footpath, a community route through Bedford Park. Hard to think what a noisy place this was then, but believe me, it was. I was one of the first to start work here, and one of the oldest too. We had women and youngsters breaking up the ironstone, and the older boys barrowing the iron ore, coke and limestone into the furnace, and then it was the men's job to tap the molten iron into the casting house. It was hard work and dangerous, but there was something exciting about being part of creating the iron. Mr. Bryant also had shares in the DLPR, so we workers were quite confident about the future. All in vain, I'm sorry to say. The ironworks here closed in 1836. But the coal mine and the brickworks, they went on for some time after that and continued to give employment to future generations, including some of my descendants. Others found work on the railway. You may meet some of them if you explore further.